Hey everybody, welcome. Yeah, caught you right there, huh? Anyway, oh, whoops, that's the wrong
Put your
one.
sunglasses off. You look like a douchebag.
Yeah.
It's my job.
Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. We're going to be playing D&D. We, of course, have our good buddy Sam doing the DM here. We have, Ryan, who's returning. And we have a new person joining us, Carlos. Say hello, man.
So you're supposed to say hello in English.
Lo siento, señor. No.
English.
He's making a joke, guys. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god. And Sam is filling the douchebag role perfectly.
My job description.
Actually, it's in your name on Discord.
Yeah.
You're my DM.
This group gave it. This friend group gave it to me. Remember that?
We gave you a bunch of names, but you bitched at the rest of them.
Douchebag DM was the one that I liked the most.
Anyway, Carlos, what is your character?
A lizard folk.
Lizard folk. What class are you?
Let's not play 20 questions. Describe your character. What class? What race? What's his name? What's he look like? What's he do?
I have no clue how the hell to pronounce his name.
Oh, okay. So it's one of those.
Just go as the name.
No, this is not John Trump's Temple of
It's not from the Asset Temple.
swashbuckling lizard folk.
Nice.
Cool. How tall is it?
7 foot.
7 foot. Good lord, that's taller than me.
What's it weigh?
My character's a short little bastard.
250?
230.
Okay.
5'5"
That's
and
actually
1 3/4.
reasonable.
Does it have hair?
No.
It's a lizard. It's a lizard.
I had to ask.
Yeah, that's true, but still, why would the lizard folk have hair?
The
They
people are
normally don't.
stupid.
That's true.
Never attribute to malice what can be attributed to stupidity. That's gotten me through life.
That makes sense. It makes sense.
All right.
Anyway, we're getting started on the campaign. Sam, if you please.
So last we left off, you have returned to the ship with 2 medium-sized boxes.
Okay.
One of them is about 16 or so inches across, about 8 inches deep, and about 6 inches tall. The other one is about half that size.
Alright.
You have no idea how to open them. You have no idea if they're magical or not. You don't know anything about them other than they are boxes of some kind. You have left your island, still headed for your quest to the island of Full of Lead. That is Full of Lead. Pirate Island. For our new person. The captain has decided that you will make another raiding stop at a small encampment shown here.
Alright.
He does
It's like
not,
a decent sized fort, honestly.
he doesn't know if it's abandoned or not, but you will be making it under cover of early morning on the river. Let me get my dice reset here so I can, you'll do my stuff. So I do have to describe the ship for our member here. It is a mid-sized schooner pirate ship. So it has the quarterdeck, forecastle, then you have the main deck, then you have the poop deck, and then you have the keel. There's obviously a sail with a crow's nest. There is no living crew. It is all crewed by what appear to be unseen servants that are bound to the ship. There is the captain, who is, he's your typical, or rather atypical, crusty old sea dog of a pirate captain who's probably alive longer than he should be. And in place of his left hand are 5 hooks.
Basically similar to Edward Scissorhands.
Well, not Edward Scissorhands, like they're articulated and everything, but it's just 5 hooks where his hand would be.
Okay.
And then he has his right hand, obviously. Then he has a peg leg on his left. And he has
Oh, you forgot your iPad.
No, I don't know where it went.
Oh.
So whenever I'm talking in his voice, I'll close my left eye. I need to do the Terry Crews thing where I just have a piece of paper that says who I'm talking at. It just says, little girl, now roll the dice. So, and then there is Cogsworth, the first mate. You are familiar with Cogsworth from one of my previous escapades?
He currently has a howling orb in his chest.
He does.
But what?
Different campaign. Cogsworth is a recurring character in many of my campaigns where there is a requirement for an assistant to the players.
Alright, but what's the item he was talking about?
That's a different game. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
That sounds interesting.
Yes, it does.
Anything I do in D&D is never boring. It's one of the...
Well, that I can actually attest to that. He's right.
Didn't want to dual torch.
I don't remember that. Anyway,
Still salty about that. Moving on.
so it is currently late night-ish after your day at sea. You can rest, you can work on anything you, well actually, what are you? What class? Rogue? What sub?
Swashbuckler.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, okay? I've only had a freaking quart of milk today.
Want some donuts?
I haven't eaten any donuts yet.
Well, eat one.
Well, I'm talking.
Yeah, he's telling the story here.
Tell it faster.
Do not mess with the gaming operations director.
It's not the gaming operations director, it's the DM.
Dungeon Master Speedrun.
I am not the god here, I am the DM. So, if there's anything you want to do on the ship, for your reference sake, it is your typical pirate's ship, just the crew is unseen servants, and you have a very eccentric captain and a British robot as the first mate.
And then, of course, you have us.
And then you have these two.
Yep. The world's liveliest corpse.
No, not quite.
Fair enough.
Yeah, an unusual duo here, and then you show up. Now it's an unusual trio on board the ship.
So is there anything you'd like to do before you leave?
No, I'm all prepared.
I'm gonna practice on the deck.
Do you have proficiency in thieves' tools? You may be able to attempt to open one of the boxes if you can convince these two or Cogsworth to give it to you.
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic and see if there's any enchantment on them.
Okay, that'll take you a couple minutes. What are you gonna do?
I'm just going to spend the rest of the night tying knots. Pass it out at some point.
Okay. No, there's no magic.
All right, then I say if he can open them, then let him
He's
up.
asleep.
We
Are you gonna wake him up?
I'm gonna try and do so gently.
Do it. This is player character interaction.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just.
This is my favorite part of D&D.
Oh.
How are you gonna wake him up?
Oh, I'm
You're
gonna walk over.
Are you gonna shake him violently,
No,
screaming the ship's on fire?
I'm gonna gently just go. We need your help with something.
You might have to tap a little bit harder on these scales.
All right.
That's kind of true. I say punch him in the face.
No, I get my face and just go boom.
Hey,
No.
You want to help us open a locked box? There could be treasure inside it.
No.
All right, you're lost.
he doesn't want to help you.
Yeah.
Well, you are all, we'll say you've all had the time for a long rest now. It's just before sunrise, maybe an hour or so, and you're woken up by Cogsworth, rather loudly, falling down the stairs first. So you hear footsteps, for any of you who are half awake, and you hear, quite the sound of about 400 pounds of metal falling down the stairs, and a rather British accent saying, "Oh, God damn it, bloody hell, shit, God, bloody
What
fucking
happened?
damn it, I hate these new stairs, God damn it."
Why does it sound so much like the bit where Peter Griffin literally fell down the stairs because they replaced the stairs?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's this literal bit there where he literally falls down the stairs because they are so damn smooth, he keeps slipping on them every time.
I didn't
So
know.
that would have woken you up, but if it didn't, he will walk around and with a bugle wake you up.
Well, I'm already up because I'm.
I'm already up because the sun is up.
Okay. So he plays the bugle regardless. It's call to arms. He's not one for solitude.
As soon as he enters my room with that bugle, I stick a freaking claw right in the center.
You plug it.
Yeah.
He still tries to play it. So now it's.
Oh, I let him finish.
He does. Good morning, sir. Not one for words, are we? Well, captain's orders are to wake you up an hour before sunrise to set off on the raid.
I'm still training on the deck.
still
I haven't
dark out?
slept.
A little bit. You can see. So you know, like you're on the ocean, right? So the sun, it's not
Yeah.
above the horizon,
Yeah.
but there's still light.
Yeah.
So it would be light enough to see, but the sun is not visible.
Excellent.
And he goes around and does that 2 more times.
I'm already up.
I'm already on deck the whole time. I haven't left.
You haven't taken a long rest.
I already did, remember?
And I only need 4 hours for a long rest.
I've been training most of the time. I took a nap while I was on deck. And
That's
then
for 4
I went
hours
back to
were
work.
because I was feeling a little lazy. So I was just in a pile.
A small rowboat, is lowered down. The ship is docked about a quarter mile out, so that it's not in cannon range yet. The small rowboat is lowered. You, 3, and Cogsworth are in the boat, and you have orders to find anything of use, anyone of importance, and anything we can shoot, and bring it back to the ship. And as per usual, the captain's rules are 25% of the plunder is his, the rest is yours to share. So you would all get 25%.
All right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're in the boat. How are you going to get ashore?
What is at the shore?
Huh?
What is at the shore?
It looks like a beach. You can see off in the distance some ruined buildings.
Can I make out any more important details using spyglass?
You don't have one. I don't know, but can you make out any more important details? You can certainly try. You can certainly try, even with your.
Finally put points in perception for once.
Oh dear God!
Oh my god.
And it does
And it
nothing.
still does nothing.
What in the world?
Just give me the totals.
Hey, can I
There's
see
some
mine?
ruined buildings.
What do you
in the
need?
distance.
I need a D20 this
He
time.
needs a set of dice, anime set of dice.
All right, here.
Unfortunately, I left mine on my desk.
It's fine. Just
You can
give him
borrow
a set
my
of dice.
yellow green.
Thanks. Thank you. I will also
In
check.
perception, and I'm
I will also check just to
You
make
can
sure.
all roll perception if you would like.
Alright, so that would be. Oh, hold on. I have to look at this.
I see rocks.
Well, at most it's going to be 13.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did you roll total?
I rolled a total of 10.
Yeah, you all see basically the same thing. There are some ruined buildings in the distance. It looks like there's like a beach, and then there's kind of like some fields and some buildings. There's really no trees. It's kind of barren looking. Looks like this used to be a fortress, and people may or may not be living in it. You don't know. So now how are you going to get ashore?
Well, I could walk to shore since I don't need to breathe, but that'd take a while.
Could you walk to shore?
Again, I don't need to breathe, so I could sink to the bottom.
Do you sink?
No,
What's
I'm not.
further to the
I'm not going to
What?
sink this.
What's further to the left?
Further to the left?
Yeah.
More open field.
More field.
It's kind of looks like just a wind blasted scar of an
If you guys are wondering, I'm actually writing down all
I'll
my
just roll
stuff
to
from my computer
I'll
onto
roll
the
to
sheet.
that.
That's why you see me moving my head like
I
this.
said the boat was lowered. I didn't say there were oars in it. No, I'm kidding. There are oars in the boat. You can attempt to row. You can all.
I think
assist.
the person. This is going to require some good flexibility, and Well,
No,
I'm
not
a coach, though.
flexibility.
Oh.
Rowing is athletics.
Athletics?
You actually row a boat.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll give it a try.
Actually,
Would
I'm
water
sorry.
vehicles actually affect that?
Actually, I'm sorry. You're right. It is not athletics. It is water vehicles. So your strength modifier base, unless you're proficient in water vehicles. Thank you for correcting me on that. Roll that again. That's cocked.
Yeah.
Try not to roll.
Here, you
into
wanna
other stuff.
borrow my tray?
Absolutely not.
Well, that's a little better. What'd you
All
roll?
right, so hold on.
Just roll your strength.
Oh.
Not bad.
That'd be 19.
That's a 23.
7.
Well, despite your compatriot shortcomings, you do manage to row your way to shore.
Hey,
Trying to correct the
you're not the only one that has strength here.
But along the way, you do see some signs of sea life. There are a couple of reef sharks. There's some fish. There's a few octopi you can see.
Ooh,
There's a kelp forest. There's some areas. Looks like your typical mid-Caribbean kelp reef. So you land ashore. You don't land ashore here. You land that way a little bit, and you do notice a river inlet. Rather, a river outlet, but you can row up it if you want. It would probably be faster than walking.
yeah.
And you'll note that the small area you were directed by your captain to go to is the area up ahead with the buildings and such.
I'll take us up the river, see where it leads.
Up the river?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another vehicles check. You make it. I'm just going to count you make it up the river. So you, on your way up the river, I'll allow you 2 perception checks each. So go ahead and roll those when you get a chance.
Yeah, give me just a second. I'll let them do theirs first.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow, those are some good rolls.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so here's my first one.
Okay.
Well, that was absolutely embarrassing. Let me try again. God,
It's fine. You don't have to roll well in my games.
true, but still, I just got 1 and a 2. That is absolute crap.
That doesn't matter.
I'm blind. I can't see.
No,
Okay.
that doesn't matter. It just makes it more fun when you find out what happens.
True.
I got a
Be
10.
a 7 and a 9, respectively.
I got a 10 and a 18 respectively.
Yeah, I got the absolute worst one.
All right, well, you catch glimpses of what appears to be some newer construction, like there's some scaffolding and stuff. So it looks like at least there might be somebody or some peoples attempting to either rebuild or re-inhabit, maybe scavenge. You don't really know, but there is traces of humanoid activity. The rest of you see some abandoned, dilapidated buildings,
Okay.
much like here. So you arrive right about here, right about where Ryan is sitting.
So
Right in that area, and it's a small rowboat. It's barely big enough for the four of you. You're not quite sure how you're going to get things back to the ship in the rowboat, but you've made do. So what would you like to do?
Is that bridge actually there?
It is there as it appears.
I'm going to park us under the bridge.
Okay, so you're gonna where under the bridge?
Around here.
So you're gonna moor the boat in this area.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have a marker. We'll just put a quarter there. That's your guys' boat. So you can climb ashore. There's some short cliffs you can climb up. All right. You can go exploring. Now, this is on you guys. What do you want to be doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up and then I'm gonna start exploring.
Okay.
same here, and I think we should stick together because if something's here, we shouldn't let it separate us.
That could be a good idea.
I'm going to make sure they don't get lost.
Okay.
Yeah, ha ha ha.
Hey, you say that, but the way your dice have been rolling,
I got bad luck on 2 rolls and that's it.
so far. But so you can go.
2 out of 2 rolls, making it a 100%.
You can go this
I
way.
had another roll beforehand
You
and I
can go
had
that
good
way.
roll.
You
2 of
can
them.
explore these outer areas. What do you want to do?
Let's explore the buildings over here.
All right. So when you get there, you'll find that it looks like these are just some small forts, like just small. I don't know what you would call them, rampart towers.
Yeah.
2 stories high, so ground floor, upper level. Large enough that you could house a couple cannons and a defensive position, but not large enough to be targeted by ships at sea.
Okay.
So, which one would you like to go explore? And these, that building, this building, and this building, they continue to roughly there, and a little bit.
You want me to mark?
No, we're fine.
Let's check one of the 2 smaller towers.
Which one?
First. This one, okay? Anyone object?
Do you say that in character or?
You guys are talking to yourself. I'm going to assume the things you say are in character.
Yeah.
Let's go check out this tower. Any objections?
I'll check out the tower over here. It's close by, and we'll just.
We really should stick together because we don't know what could be lurking out here. Do you object to searching that tower? All right, let's go check it out.
Well, you walk over there, and what are all your is passive perceptions? I keep forgetting these. I'm going to write them down.
What?
Your passive perception,
Wait.
it's
It's 10 plus
10
wisdom.
plus proficiency, if proficient, plus wisdom.
14.
Ryan, what's yours?
14.
And yours is 10 plus your wisdom,
Yeah,
plus your
my wisdom.
proficiency.
Alright, so what is it?
If you're proficient, are you proficient in perception?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
Like-
12 plus your wisdom.
Okay, so basically 0. There's 0 for perception, so. Yeah, because it cancels out the negative too, so.
So you have 10.
Yeah.
Well, none of you
It's not
have.
negative.
At least it's not negative.
At least it's not negative.
So yeah, you guys make your way over there. There's obviously a door that you walk in. It's unlocked. I mean, it's a door, but it's not really a door. You could probably just kick it off the hinge. You do see on the main floor there's a few cannonballs scattered about. Looks like a powder store, like a couple small cases of powder. Going up the stairs, it's not much. It's the cannons. You see mounts for cannons, but they've been torn off. There's obviously cannon damage on the building itself.
Well, we could probably take some of the leftover powder kegs if there's any powder in them.
There might be a few. You could probably scrape together a couple kegs of powder if you'd like. Obviously, there's the wood here is a kind of a walkway between the levels. It looks like they used to connect, but they've they've been destroyed. So that's that building.
All
What
right.
armor are you wearing?
None.
Huh?
None. My skills.
Oh, that's right. Good. All right. Where do you want to go next? This is on you. You guys dictate.
Next tower we should go to.
Yeah,
is that one.
the other small tower over there.
Okay. You can make your way over there.
All right.
Very similar to the first tower. You find a door that's kind of not really a door anymore. It was at one point a very nice wooden
It's just
reinforced.
a single thin splint right down the middle.
Well, it used to be a very nice reinforced wood door with steel lanchettes.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's been shot open. Inside, you find the remains of some powder kegs. These have been smashed open. You find a small box on the ground. It's maybe about yay big.
Same thing as the other ones?
Nope, it's just a small box. Looks like somebody dropped it. And then going up the stairs, you find more cannon mounts with the cannons completely ripped out of them. This one is a little more intact as far as the building itself goes. You're not scared of collapse. But other than that, there's not much.
I'll grab the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to investigate the damage done and see how recent it is.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh, I got an 8 flat out. I have so.
Do you have an 8? You can tell it looks like it was done at least a couple decades ago. This is not that recent.
All right.
So, what do you want to do now? You can stay in the tower. You can continue investigating things. It's really up. This is up to you guys.
Well, let's go to the connecting tower over there.
You want to walk across the walkway?
Yes.
Okay. There's a little rope bridge here. Looks like a plank bridge, a rope suspension bridge. So you can walk across that. That would connect to a larger area here.
All right.
So it looks to be about 20 by, we'll say 30. So 4 by 6 squares. This door does not open when you try it.
Is it just stuck or?
You went to open the door and it didn't open nicely.
Shall we try to bust it down, or is there even a lock to pick?
There looks to be a keyhole.
I'll go for it.
See if I can unlock it.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a total. Dex plus Steve's proficiency.
It is Dex. Okay, cool.
You're not quite familiar with this kind of lock. It would take you, well, you'd have to take the lock with you. You have to learn it.
Oh,
You want me to break it down?
I'll give it a good
A good solid nudge. Go ahead and,
I will join him.
I'll help him.
well, he's doing it, so go ahead and roll for it. Easy. Yeah, it's pretty.
Are you sure you don't want to borrow this?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll try to hit it this time.
You can try.
My freaking.
It's still stuck.
Yeah. Can I have a different T20? Because I feel like this thing is bad luck. Okay, that's better.
That's not the roll.
I know, but I just wanted to roll test roll and see.
Oh, so
Because I feel like that one's like bad luck and
There's no windows on
incarnate.
Not here. Not on this side. Not where this rope. Not where this walkway comes.
Do I see any on this one in particular?
It looks like there's a cannon port that you might be able to fit through. You could probably squeeze your way through it, but you'd have to get to it, and it's a good few feet over.
I could try to squeeze through if he's willing to get me there.
What are you guys gonna do?
well, let's see if we can help him to the cannon.
Is this a 2-floor building?
Yes. You are on the top.
I'm gonna go down.
Oh, you're gonna go
Yeah,
down,
Try the front door.
down
yeah. I'll
front
go.
door?
With,
Yeah.
I'll go with.
Yeah, I'll join him.
So the front door, somewhat similarly, does not open when you try to handle and push or pull.
I'm gonna try this lock.
You can try.
Please work.
16?
It's really difficult. You spend a few minutes getting a little frustrated. You know, it's like it's kind of been rusted a little bit. So some of the gears and tumblers are not very cooperative.
Yeah.
But eventually, or after we'll say a good couple of minutes, you get a door open.
Excellent.
All right.
That's good.
So the bottom door is open.
What's inside?
So you look inside, and it is I'll just give you the dimensions, roughly 20 by 30 room. It looks like there were a few dividing walls. Maybe this was a living quarters or something. You can tell there's some destroyed wooden furniture, a couple of chairs, an old desk. Other than that, there appears to be a few smashed barrels. There is the remains of what looks like a wheelbarrow. It's just kind of broken down. I mean, it looks like people used to be here, but they were driven out.
Is there a method to the second floor from here?
There is a ladder,
I'll climb the ladder.
so you can climb the ladder. The trapdoor does open. If I was going to be really mean, I would have locked the trapdoor. So on the top floor, again, there are cannon mounts facing out. There's 2 on this side facing out, and then there's one facing back and one facing down. As you can tell, they were mostly concerned about threats from that side of the island. Other than that, it appears there were some more smashed chairs. There is an intact desk, though it is kind of splintered. It's still standing, but you wouldn't trust it. What would you like to do? You're all here.
Well,
Anything interesting at the desk?
well, let's.
Roll me an investigation.
21.
Well, on close examination, you can tell that this was quite a nice wooden desk. It appears whoever was running the installation here would have used this, as it is one of the larger buildings. The drawers have been all torn out. You found the remains of the smashed drawers. But when you look under the desk, you're feeling around, and underneath one of the drawer guides on the top. So you have the table here, and then you have the top drawer, and then there's that little strip of wood. Underneath here in the corner, you can feel what feels like an envelope. Pull it out. It's a small, folded up sheet of paper.
Is there anything on it?
Do you open it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could easily assume you just pocketed the sheet of paper. I've had that happen before. So weird. So you open the sheet of paper and you see it looks like a map of the island.
Ooh,
That's good. And there are a few scrawled markings on it, which they don't seem to make any sense. They're not a language, but it does appear to be a sort of code. So there is a marking down here towards this rapids area. There's a marking far west, and we're going to go with north, east, southwest, so that I can give directions.
Yeah.
So there does appear to be one on the west side of the island. There's one kind of at the mouth of the river where it inlets, and then there's one way out in the middle of kind of the bay. And these, they're not letters or symbols that you recognize. They obviously have a meaning, but you don't know what they are.
All right, I'm going to pocket that then.
Okay. Is there anything else you wish to do in this building? You can continue investigating. I'm going to be upfront with you guys here. I'm not telling you a whole lot of stuff. I'm waiting on you to say I would like to do this or I would like to do that.
I'm going to investigate more of this area.
yeah, I'm
What
gonna.
part? You need to give me details.
I'm gonna investigate the rooms downstairs.
Okay, so
I'm going to investigate this building right here.
I'm going to go to that door that was locked from the other side.
okay, you're going to go to the door. What do you want to do? You want to see if you can unlock it from this side? Or-
Yeah.
Okay, well there is a keyhole, but it does not look as rusted. So it's been a little sheltered. So you can try to unlock it.
14?
With your success on the last lock, you are a little more familiar with how the tumblers operate. So it takes a couple of minutes, but you do end up unlocking it. You do get a feel for this kind of lock. Now that you do have the door open, this is a very good specimen of this lock. If you wanted to take the lock off the door, you could, but you would have to destroy the door. You'd have to cut it out, and that would take a little while. So, are you going to do that?
How attached to the rest of the metal frame is the one?
So it's a plank door. So it's made with planks of wood that are held together by strips of steel that are riveted together, and then the lock is a handle. So it's a ring handle that you can pull. It also doubles as a knocker, and it's just a faceplate with a keyhole. And then it's about that big. The door is about that thick. It's about that big, and it's a section. It's a square of just steel. So you could probably take an axe and cut it out of the door or bash it out of the door, but that might destroy the door. You could also just take the door.
I'm going to burn the wood on the door.
Right now, the structure you're in is wood.
Oh,
Well, not wood, but it does contain a lot of wood, so that might not be a good idea.
Yeah. And are you gonna tell the
Even
rest
if
of
I
us
were,
your
like,
intentions?
isolate where it caught fire.
Well, I mean, you could take the door off its hinges and take it down to the path area there and burn it there.
Sure.
Okay, that'll take you a couple of hours. It takes you a while to get the hinges off. You'll be busy for the next foreseeable few hours.
All right.
So it'll take you well into mid-morning. So what were you gonna do, Ryan?
I was going to investigate the rooms in the floor below us.
All right, go ahead and roll me.
Alright.
And which part are you gonna? So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, or 4. There's 4.
The one we were
corners.
just in right there.
Yeah, I know. This room, we're gonna cut it into 4 corners.
Alright.
So you have that corner, this corner, this corner. This one has the ladder that went up.
Let's say this corner.
Okay, go ahead and roll me investigation.
Alright. 13.
This was the corner with the desk, the destroyed desk, and some chairs. The desk does not hold anything you can find. You've picked through pieces, you've torn lumber apart. It's destroyed. There's nothing on the floor, there's no writing, it's just kind of...
Alright.
Looks like somebody came in and smashed it.
Alright.
You were going to go investigate the other building?
Yeah, this one right here.
All right, we'll get to you. You want to investigate the other 2 parts?
Yes.
Of this building. Okay, go ahead and roll.
15.
And which one? Top.
Let's do this
you
one
were
right
in
here.
that one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. This one looked to have some bed frames. The mattresses, everything's gone, and it's all smashed. Pawing through, you're not really certain, but you think that there could be something else here.
Alright.
It doesn't look like there's just bed frames here. Like if you were to sit there and reassemble it, you would have extra pieces from just beds and chairs.
Alright.
So do you want to play with that, or do you want to go to the other corner?
I'll come back to this and
Okay, go ahead and roll me another investigation check.
8. Yeah, I don't find anything.
This one, I mean, there's some smashed furniture. That's about it. There were some shelves.
Alright, then I guess I'll go back and fiddle with that pile.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. 18.
Not bad. You do manage to kind of piece out, so you've been taking the pieces out, and you manage to figure out, well, these are kind of the bed frame pieces, these kind of go to chairs. This looks like it went to a chest. A rather large, like big enough, like a 2-man carry chest.
Yeah.
You don't have any like brass hinges or anything, but you note that like some of the pieces, they look like they were smashed from a chest. So we'll leave you there.
Alright.
Other than that, you don't find anything. You just find the chest.
Alright.
You are taking the door off. It was rather quick to get the door off.
Wait, aren't you gonna get to him?
We'll get there. There's an order I'm doing things. So you manage to get the door off, and how do you take the door off? You just like pull it off the hinges and
Just take it down the stairs.
you're just gonna carry it down the stairs. All right. So you get down the stairs. Your passive perception was 14, right? You do hear. You hear. I don't know if it's chittering or conversations, but you hear something that you didn't hear before.
Can I make it a language?
What languages do you speak?
Common and Draconic.
It doesn't sound like a language.
Wait, hang on. What does he know?
He's lizard folk.
Oh. Yeah, because the languages I know are Elven, Common, Dragonic, and Dwarven.
What you talking about?
How ugly you are? I'm sorry, what?
Well, I do have a 6 in charisma, so.
Charisma is not how pretty you look. Charisma is how forceful your will is.
Charisma is your ability to sell tomato-based fruit salad.
Yes.
It's salsa, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
See? He's got good charisma. So, you walk to the other building. It's a similar size to this one. You do note that there is a door. Looks like you could go in. There's a door up top too that leads to the catwalk area. What do you want to do?
I'll go through the door.
The bottom door?
Yeah.
Do I see him walk out?
Yeah. Yeah, you see it.
Alright, I'll stop what I'm doing and follow him there.
Okay, you're just gonna leave it. It's a door. You can leave it.
I'll leave it.
Okay, so you are joined by your lizard folk compatriot. So you you can when you go to open the door, it's not like it opens a little bit, but it's stuck. You can nudge it open. You don't need to roll for it. You can open it, but it does take effort, as though it was kind of like jammed a little bit. Something was in the hinges, maybe, or they could be rusted. You're near the ocean. What are you doing?
Stretching my leg.
Oh, so you kick the donuts, I'll kick you out. So yeah, you both walk into this building, and it's a little bit better shape. Okay. You'll note that there are a couple of reassembled or not destroyed chairs that look like they could be used. There's no beds, but it looks like there's bedding material that's been spread around. You do note that there is a ladder going up the stairs, obviously, but it's odd. This room is a little cleaner than the other ones. Okay. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna investigate the area.
Okay.
God freaking bless it! I swear to God.
Dice tray.
Thank you. I'll try the dice tray. See if it's actually gonna be better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. 18 plus. 19.
He said nothing.
Nothing.
What's
really?
what's your intelligence?
It's plus 1. So I have 19.
Okay. Are you gonna roll? Perception, investigation.
I was going to investigate the linens.
The linens. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I have a 19 for that one.
9. Oh no.
So there was nothing there, huh?
Well, no. The linens, they look. Well, they don't look very nice. These have obviously been used more like they're obviously not a decade or so old. I mean, it's very obvious that somebody is using these. What you want to make of that, you can. You can look at other places of the room.
What's up the ladder?
I don't know. What is up the ladder? Do you go up the ladder?
Sure.
Go up the ladder? There is what looks like to be an intact cannon. Ooh. There's cannonballs and some barrels. Looks like small powder kegs.
Okay.
But there's nothing else. There's no chairs. There's no desk. It's very odd. It's just empty.
How many cannonballs?
Oh,
6.
I'll take them. Or one of them.
You'll take a cannonballs are heavy.
Yeah, considering that. Hold on. What
It's
can
iron.
10 pounds.
Oh,
10 pounds? Yeah, I'll take one.
that's not bad.
Okay, you'll take a cannonball. You've got actually. I don't know. Would you look up cannonball? I know they're in the player's handbook. But can you just look up how much a cannonball weighs? So I don't know if it's actually 10 pounds or not.
Judging by the type of cannon that's used, it could weigh up to at least about 100 pounds or more. Or it could weigh at minimum maybe 15 pounds, maybe 10. Depending on the
while you're
cannon
getting that
and
number,
the size of the
you
round.
find the same things he does.
Okay.
So this looks like it's been lived in,
Okay.
at least recently.
Okay, so there's someone that might be here. But yeah, it would depend on the size of the cannon, size of the cannonball.
Would it be in here?
You get equipment, like where you buy all the random stuff. Should be.
I'm not seeing it.
My God, that's a mystery.
Well, we'll go with 10 pounds then. You got cannonballs for 10 pounds. That makes it easy.
yeah.
10 pounds, I'll put 2 in my backpack.
We've got 2 cannonballs in your bag.
Cool.
What you're gonna do with them, I have no idea.
It's loot for the ship.
I guess it is.
That's our mission. That's why we're here.
I mean, your captain probably really happy if you brought back the cannon.
I mean, you could strap me
That's
to the
why I'm
bottom of
putting
the.
2 balls in the pack.
Here.
So we have.
So you have proof the cannon's here, right? Okay.
If you want to take the cannon back in the boat, I mean, you could strap me to the bottom since I don't need to breathe.
I mean, yeah, it's a small rowboat. You're not quite sure the rowboat would hold the cannon.
No, trust me, the cannon would not only sink the ship, but also crush you in the end.
Alright, so with.
And you'd be trapped under a cannon until somebody finds you.
Well, I don't need to breathe, so I'd
Yeah,
just
precisely, until somebody finds
I'd
you.
just be.
I could wait by the cannon and wait until you guys get back.
It's
No, I meant
probably
to
not
not
going to go
with the
anywhere.
cannon.
Too bad we don't
It's
have a.
probably not going to go anywhere.
No.
Yeah, but after hearing that the place was lived in recently, we don't know if someone else might be here.
Too bad we don't have
You
a
might
portable
have
hole.
information or
Wouldn't it
something.
be able to fit it?
I mean, theoretically, you can put a cannon in a portable hole, but it turns out quite messy from my experiences.
I was just thinking, nothing up my sleeve, pull it out, and then boom!
Well, to use the portable hole, you have to put it on a flat surface.
That's-
That usually means you put it behind the cannon and you roll the cannon into it. Which, if you have other cannons in there, can be disastrous.
Unless that's exactly what you want.
So what are you going to do? You've explored this building. You've explored these 4 buildings.
Should we try to go across the bridge?
There's the ones across the bridge you can go to.
There's also those weird marks on the map.
There are.
That's true.
Any, yeah,
You did write down where I said those were.
There was one here, one way the fuck back at shore, and then 2 somewhere in these directions that I want to deal with.
There was one, what looks like near this bridge. There's one at the mouth of the river. There's one way out in the bay, and there's one on the far side of the island.
so I've been done with the, with playing with the puzzle pieces in the other
Nobody
building,
else
right?
is doing anything. We go back to the dorm.
We're going to go back and try and get the lock off the door.
I wish to help them.
Okay?
I'm gonna go across the bridge.
Okay.
Do I see him go past me, towards the bridge?
Yes.
I
He
go
walks
with him.
right by you. Probably says, I'm going across this bridge.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I join you.
Okay, as you do cross the bridge, you do have to jump this gap. So if you can roll me a simple athletics check.
Here.
Thank
If
you.
that's the case, I'm gonna go load cannonballs into the boat first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
All right, I got an 18.
You managed to jump the gap. You don't have to roll the load. Roll me perception.
And that's just natural 18. If I were to add my bonus, I would have been
Your oars are
20.
missing.
What
23, I think.
do you let us?
You don't know anything about this.
What's
I'm not
happening?
gonna put the balls in there then. I'll keep them on me.
The oars are gone, and Cogsworth is strangely not there.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks for him. Oh, we're gonna go across the bridge.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your athletics.
Wait a minute. What happened to freaking Cogsworth?
You don't know anything
Roll.
about it. Yeah, you can get across. You kind of have to grab the ledge and pull your way up. What are you going to do? Are you going to walk across the bridge with him?
how deep is the river?
Fairly. It's pretty fast. You might not be able to walk.
Okay. Alright, let's see. 16.
Yeah, you get across. You can jump the gap.
Woo.
So, well, you get across, and yeah, you guys are over there. And you see these 2 buildings. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the closest one right over there.
One over there. Is that you gonna all agree to that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a couple doors there. You can go in those doors. They are open. And this one looks like it's kind of been a dumping grounds for the other building. So all of the destroyed furniture is here, and it's in piles in the floor.
Alright. Anyone want to pick through to see if they miss something?
I'm willing to.
Can if you want.
Do you?
Go ahead.
Alright. Oh. Let's look.
Go ahead and roll me investigation.
I'll wait for him and I'll borrow it.
15 for me.
7 plus 1, that's 8.
I would suggest letting it sit on the table when you roll.
Okay.
So, I mean, you find some old destroyed furniture, but other than that, there's not really much here. And there is no second floor to this building. It was blown off.
Okay.
So you can walk out.
Let's go to the other building now.
Yeah,
Just
far
across the
building.
way.
Yeah, far building.
Okay. Yeah, you guys trottle your way over there. This door there is no door on this building. It was probably torn off or destroyed. There's some old rugs, not much else. Looks to be an old bookshelf with nothing on it. The books look like they've been burned off.
Are the rugs in good condition?
No. I mean, you could probably pick them up and they'd fall apart.
Yikes.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that first part.
What?
I didn't catch that first part
What first part?
about the description.
Really? Alright, basically, long story short, the
Rugs
door
are
got
crap.
completely blown off. All the books in the bookshelves are completely turned to ash.
Pick books.
The regs
The
are
books
pretty
part
much
of it.
useless.
Okay. Yeah, so there looks to be a bookshelf, but it's somewhat destroyed and there are no books on it.
Exactly.
And there are no books to be found in this house. Or building, rather.
Alright. Let's explore some of those points of interest on that map.
Okay, well, you know there's one near this bridge somewhere.
Alright, let's take a peek at it.
Well, it's near the bridge somewhere.
Well, let's go investigating.
Okay, well, there's obviously the bridge. There's some rocks you could probably climb to. This area looks like pretty dangerous water. Over there's another rock you can climb to. There's a lot of places you could look.
How much river is further off?
It kind of, there's a period of rapids, and then it kind of just flows out for maybe a mile, and then it just goes to the ocean.
So north is the beach.
North and south.
North is me.
And south. Though it is kind of strange, there's a river on the island.
River. I wish to see if we can find the source of this river.
You gonna walk up the river?
Yeah, let's walk up river. I'll walk up river if
Looks
anyone
like
else.
just it's here. It's definitely flowing. When you get past the rapids area, it flows that way.
So is there a point where it
Looks like somewhere in the rapids.
Oh, anyone want to tie some rope to me so I can go look on the bottom of the river? Ooh, someone's kinky.
It ties a noose.
Yeah, I can't.
I very pointedly do tie a noose. Wrap it right around your neck.
Ooh,
You just put it around both his ankles.
you're a kinky daddy, aren't ya?
Jesus Christ's sake.
Hey,
Am I the only one that
my
has
character
any
doesn't
back
need
here?
to. My character doesn't need to breathe, so
You are violently thrown in the water.
okay.
Head first.
Whee!
Aimed at a rock.
What?
Oh, ouch.
Your friend has taken no care to make sure you avoid the rocks. In fact, he's taken rather special care to make sure you hit the rocks.
I figured.
So you bounce into a few of the rocks. You don't take any damage though.
Okay.
This water is very chaotic, very turbulent. It's difficult to even get your bearings.
Actually, is there any way I can, any rocks that I can tie the rope to on one end?
You could probably tie it to the bridge.
I can help with that. If you both are gonna go down there, someone's gotta make sure to stay up here and make sure you guys don't completely.
Well, no, I was
So
just
it's
gonna like
current.
tie it down. That way I don't have to hold it the whole time.
Yeah, but at the same time, maybe I should push you in. That way you at least have a chance to look. I know I'm a sadistic bastard, but I don't care. It means we get the job done. That's all that matters.
Okay.
You could tie the rope to the bridge.
They're just way over there, though.
I know.
I'm way over here. I'd rather hold the rope.
You could tie it to your ankle. That way you don't have to hold on to it.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
You weigh significantly more than I
So
do,
you're in the water.
yeah, I just
That rope is getting kind of heavy.
Trust me, with the turbulence of the rapids added to your weight, that would drag you
oh my
along.
god, something's eating me, isn't it?
No. Just the feat of holding a mostly dead body into a rapid river area with a rope is tiring.
Do you need help?
Oh,
You just gonna keep holding the rope?
Okay. Try to help.
Go ahead and roll me a swimming check. Athletics.
athletics, okay. 12.
Yeah, you're just getting thrown around.
Alright.
You're making no progress.
Do I see him making no progress?
Pretty much.
Fine, I'm looking at the omen.
You get pulled in by the neck.
I'm gonna be polite and not say harder daddy.
Catch any fish.
Fish that you can find.
Oh, I was hoping I could just spit one out at him. That would have been funny.
I'll take my rope back.
Okay, you've got your rope back.
If I could get weighed down more, I could probably sink to the bottom. I mean,
You do have a couple cannonballs.
Or my partner or my nephew wants me to take them here to ride something or to play something.
What would you guys like to do? This is not my part of the story to tell. This is you guys telling me what you would like to
well,
do.
there are some. There are
Let's go
also.
back to the boat.
You're gonna go back to the boat?
Yeah.
Well, the boat's there.
Alright, I'm gonna dump my personal belongings except for the cannonballs. I'm gonna head back.
Okay. So you've got cannonballs. And that's it.
Cannonballs.
Oh, rope and balls.
With the exception of the two separate ropes.
Okay, so you got a couple ropes, some cannonballs. You gonna tie ropes to or you tie the cannonballs to your friend and
No, I'm gonna keep the cannonballs. I'm gonna keep the cannonballs on me. Tie the rope to myself. Do not let go.
You got it. I'll hold on to the rope.
Can you breathe
you're
underwater?
gonna go swimming.
Yes.
Besides, my strength set's actually higher than his, so that actually I won't get as tired as easily.
It's not dependent on strength. So, how long can you hold your breath? How long?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. That's not bad. Yeah, you do sink pretty fast with the cannonballs. Obviously, 20 pounds of iron makes a person sink.
Oh yeah.
You're sinking an awful lot. Like you've been sinking for a while, and you're kind of losing track of the surface.
Oh shit.
Do you really want to risk your own life, or
I'm still holding on to the
That
rope.
sucks.
You've been sinking for a good minute, and you kind of feel the rope getting taut. Like you're holding him now, and that's an awfully deep river.
That doesn't have to sit much else.
Fine, I'll swim back up.
You're gonna have to roll some athletics there, buddy. Yeah, nope. You can't swim up.
I dumped the cannonballs first.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
you're
You
really
can roll that again.
Alright.
You really gonna dump those?
Does my swimming speed of 30 feet do anything special or no?
Oh, that helps.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, now that you've dropped the cannonballs, you could swim up. It's gonna be a little while though. It's gonna be a couple minutes. So you're sitting there holding the rope.
Yep.
What are you doing? after having been pulled out of the water?
I'm letting water leak out of various rotted parts of me, so I'm not so waterlogged.
Okay. So you're standing there.
Just, I wish I could detach my head so I could shake water out of it. That'd be rather funny for, well, obvious reasons. But other than that,
As you're swimming up, you notice kind of out of the corner of your eye something moving, like moves behind you. You get kind of a feel like you're being watched. What are you? You going to continue swimming up? You're standing there. Yeah. Okay. As you're holding the rope, you hear sounds like chittering, or burbling, something in the water burbling. Like it doesn't sound like the river sounds. You hear it too.
That's interesting. I'm gonna pull out my sword, one of my swords, just in case if it's something.
So now you're holding the rope and a sword.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you could probably just grab the rope and pull yourself up.
How close am I to the surface?
A good bit. You probably got another 50 or so feet.
I'll keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep swimming. So, you get another couple feet up, and what's your AC?
With the shield, 17.
Are you swimming with your shield?
Should be on.
Well, I mean, you said you left your personal belongings in the boat.
Yeah, well, it was in the backpack.
Let me. You feel something try to bite you, like on the back of the leg.
That bitch. I'm gonna keep swimming.
Okay. Do you even look at it?
Oh, hell no.
I can't see it. It can't hurt me. I can't see it. It can't hurt me.
Oh god, all this.
You're still standing there?
I try and get a look at what was trying to eat him.
You can't see it.
Hold on for just a moment, folks. Okay, now we're back.
So, as you're standing there, off of the river, about where your boat is moored, you see something jump out of the water and, like, run at you. And it's quite odd looking. It looks like somebody gave a fish legs.
Like some sort of reverse mermaid.
Well, I wouldn't call it a reverse mermaid. More like a bipedal fish. And it doesn't look happy. Well, I'm not really sure what it looks like, but it's obviously, well, it might be smiling, but...
Okay, now you got me.
Basically, I need this.
No, I
It looks,
think more like
quite similar to that.
Oh, that! Never mind.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know, is it?
Looks like merfolk.
I don't think it's merfolk.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna swing my sword at it.
I'm gonna get my.
You're not there. You're a good 40 feet away from it. It's running at you.
I'm getting my sword and my mace and shield ready.
Okay. You do get bit for 7 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Ouch. So it's gonna run at you. What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Oh yeah. You care to tell me that number? Would you care to look at that number, or do you want?
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, he got hit pretty good.
Oh no.
How many points did he lose?
We're finding out.
Oh, no.
You get hit with a spear.
So,
You take 8 points of damage on that.
Ouch.
So that lowers me to 19. No, 18. How many did you say again? 8? Okay.
I think I said 8.
Yeah, so yeah, 19.
and that's just nice to have because you can have people So these are prices. If you go to the Amazon, was $14.99.
Alright, so
I'm just waiting for everybody to get ready. Let's go ahead and roll me all your initiatives.
Thank you.
on the table, yeah.
Oops. Well, we got 17.
Plus your dex modifier.
That would be 20.
Alright. And let's. Ooh. 3 in total.
Ouch.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, I'm going last. That will give me some time here. Oh yeah.
Is he coming up for soon?
You don't. Well, you can't really see him.
Dang it.
Just looks like the bottom of the river.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to fight with one arm.
Before we start this combat,
Where are you heading to?
So the big stores that you guys remind me of in Portland, and they're only big, they've got.
Okay, 3d10. That's right.
They start off with small, they'll be, strip mall, and they make that strip mall into their home.
I guess not.
And,
What?
the camp stores,
Alright, I'll be right back. You guys give me a second.
Alright, this can be me if,
Okay, well, you're probably over here somewhere.
Alright, here. Sorry.
and they have that big display.
Got something for.
Sure.
And that's what they're doing, is they're letting people who are coming in to drop off other people, or coming in to pick up people on those kind of days. And they're right at the door, and their learning section is literally like first sight. So if you're a visitor, you can see all the, like having all the board games out in the store. So you get sucked in.
Alright. Well, I'm ready to go.
Well, I actually need to put that on. So you were quite surprised, and he's going to try and hit you again with something. Tracy?
18.
Yeah, he tries to bite you, but he misses.
Alright.
It's your turn. You're still holding the rope.
Alright, so I still have one sword out. It's mainly my short sword since I'm holding on with this. So basically like this.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Is any of them near me?
Not really.
I'll just keep holding on to the rope but be prepared for an attack.
Okay. It's going to try and bite you again.
Haha, so
Carla,
it is that.
But it's going to miss.
What are they?
And it's your turn.
fucking bite it back.
The
Hungriest jaws you've ever seen.
Dear God.
Give me a total.
12.
You do not bite it. You miss.
Spirit down.
If you were on land, you might have hit that.
I'm going to disengage and continue swimming up a little bit.
Okay. You get close enough
Could you
to the
hand me my
surface.
D10?
You're not quite there, but you probably can make it to shore next
Yeah,
time.
that's it. Thank you.
That's fine.
What time is it?
It's 5:08.
Just curious.
Yeah, we've only been an hour into this session so far.
Feels longer.
I know, right?
Ryan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use inflict wounds on the thing that just tried to stab me.
That's a spell attack roll, right?
Yep. Let's-
D20.
Yeah. So that'd be plus. It'd be 22.
Yeah, you managed to hit it.
All right, and
So
3d10.
3d10.
12. I hit it for 12 necrotic damage.
Yeah, you sure take a chunk out of it. It's not very happy.
I bet not. I mean, I just probably rotted part of it.
Okay, Nathaniel, it's your turn.
Alright, doesn't look like any of them are near me. I'm still gonna try to keep holding onto the rope and
Okay.
pull if he needs me to pull.
All right.
And it doesn't look like the bathroom's occupied anymore if you still need to go.
Okay, next turn.
You do get stuck with a spear, Carlos, for 7 piercing.
Son of a bitch.
Er,
You are 3rd level, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ryan, it's your turn.
My turn. All right. I'm gonna bash it in the face with my mace.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It'd be a 10.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, bad feeling.
Where'd my dice go? There it is. It is going to try to stab you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
18.
It's going to miss. Ow! That hurt.
I bet.
Nathaniel, it's your turn.
Still none near me, huh?
Nope, nothing
Alright,
you can
I
reach.
guess I'll just be ready for an attack.
Okay. That one's going to miss you rather badly. Your turn, Carlos. You probably could make it to the shore.
It's still right on me, right?
Yeah, it's right behind you.
I'm gonna bonus action by it using Hungry Jaws.
Okay. That one.
All right.
What does Hungry Jaws do? Just gives you a bonus action bite?
Gives me a bonus action bite. If it connects, I also heal from my con modifier.
That's decent. That might actually save your life. And it is strength, right?
Yeah.
So it takes 3. And you heal for 2.
1.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Then I'm gonna attack it again.
Okay.
Like the fucker second. Not so much that time.
Yeah, no, you did. You don't get that. You still have your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you can get to right about where this guy is, but you look like you're above him. Ryan, it's your turn.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna hit it with my mace again, or attempt to hit it.
Okay.
Fuck. 8 this time.
Nope, you miss.
Yeah.
It is going to try to bite you again, but miss. The one that you swam over top of, you did see it below you, is going to attempt to spear you, but it will miss, thankfully. Which means it's now Nathan's turn.
So far none of them are coming after me, so...
You could probably use your action to pull him on shore.
Alright, I'll use the action to pull him ashore then.
So you're pulled out of the water, and you're kind of like on your back, pulled onto the shore. So you're out of the water now. And you can see one of those fish-looking things, and you can see something with a lot more teeth behind it. You figure the one that was behind it is what was biting you. Looks pretty nightmarish. Quite like that.
That explains why.
So that was yours. That's so this is going to swim up right up to here, and then it's going to kind of start circling. You are right here. So it's Ryan's turn.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Wait, no.
Oh.
What?
Carlos was trying to mix those up. Sorry.
Would that thing be close enough for a sneak attack?
No.
Number 2? No.
No, it is some feet below. We don't have height, so it's like a good.
No, but this guy will.
Yeah, okay, that'll work.
Yeah.
Those donuts are good, but they make my teeth hurt.
Ow. What? My god, I keep hurting myself on this table.
We'll slap with the rapier.
Okay.
Or at least try horribly.
Well, I'm not sure slapping with a rapier is its intended use.
Wow.
Well, that's why it didn't work.
It's like getting hit with a car antenna, isn't it?
Well, yeah, basically. Ryan, it's your turn.
Okay. I cast Sacred Flame on the creature.
Okay, that is Dex save. What's your save DC?
My save DC 14.
It makes it. Shit. So you don't deal any damage to it. And now it is its turn. It's once again going to try to bite you and miss. My dice should
We
roll
keep
really
missing
high
each
roll.
other.
It's like this one. It's either high, 1, or 13.
Yep.
No in between.
And this one is going to jump out of the water
And now.
and stick you with a spear for 9 damage.
Ooh, you got stuff.
You got hit
worse
for
than-
9 damage.
Oh, I thought it was him for
Nope.
some reason.
No.
There we go. Alright, so I put him in
It is
there.
now your turn.
Alright, which one attacked me?
The one that's next to you.
I'll attack that one then.
Okay. You have your short sword out currently.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my long sword when I charge in. So I have long and short sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Plus a 5, that's 14.
You hit with that on the long sword.
Oh, wait.
No, I'm alright.
Roll your damage.
Oh, this is a D10.
D8.
Yeah, there we go. 2 plus 5, 7.
Plus 3.
Oh, it's plus 3? Oh yeah, plus 3, so it's 5.
5.
And I'm gonna hit it again with a short sword. I completely miss.
You don't. The thing in the water is going to continue swimming this way. It is your turn, Carlos.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to slap it again.
Okay. If you can keep your dice contained. Yeah, you
I
hit.
keep the dice tray still stands if you wish to use it.
No. 5.
Is that with sneak attack and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's It's not looking too good. You've stabbed him. Okay, Ryan, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to once again try and cast Sacred Flame on the
Okay.
creature.
Dex save is what, 15? Your DC is 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes that.
Shit.
I'm sorry. Number 1 is going to fail miserably at biting.
Oh my god.
And number 2 is going to, what's your AC?
14.
It's going to bite you
Dang it.
for
Please give me like 1. That'd be funny.
5.
Dang it.
You get bit for you get a quite a good bite from a good mouthful of teeth.
Ouch.
So it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack that one with longsword again.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Please give me some good, please. Screw this freaking. There we go. I got the short sword at least.
Okay, roll your short sword damage.
That's D6 and mother
Down
4.
4. Yeah, you've hit it, but it's not looking too good. This thing here is going to continue to swim around,
Okay.
and it's Carlos's turn. So.
Yeah, when he gets back.
I need to get up.
What's that? It's your turn.
Have I taken damage?
No.
Cool. Screw this guy in particular. 18.
You hit.
9.
Is sneak attack 1d6?
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
For now. Against number 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, you skewer it. It's dead. Looks like you've pierced it through the heart. It kind of goes limp as you stab it. Collapses. So that is dead.
No, leave it there. I want it to go through.
Oh, okay. It is Ryan's turn.
Wait. Why did you put that back? I thought he was dead.
Because he wants the corpse there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna eat it later.
What was that whistling?
Somebody's phone.
It sounded like something from a commercial.
It's because it was the Old Spice ringtone.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. So it's my
that's
turn.
the
You
S.C.
said.
Johnson whistle.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's Old Spice. S.C. Johnson's different.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And we're waiting for Ryan.
Wow. Oh man. Just to let you guys know.
And he's coming back.
Hey,
All right, let's go.
It's your turn. Number 1 is dead.
Number 1 is
The
dead.
one next to you is dead.
All right.
I put my back there.
So, I'll rush over to number 2 and attempt to strike it.
Yeah, you can get there.
All right.
How are you going to hit it? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
Go ahead. Roll.
He missed, didn't he?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7 in total.
Yeah, no, you missed. All right. It is that one's turn again. What is your AC? 14?
14.
Yeah, it's going to bite you. For 4 damage. You get bit fairly hard. It is your turn.
I'm gonna attack the thing that bit me.
Okay, go ahead and swing.
Alright, so here we go. First, longsword. That is a 18.
That's a 13.
No, I'm adding the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll
it's
hit.
18 total. Yep. Alright, so this is D8.
Yep.
You better roll hard. Thank Thank you. 11. Actually, no. Sorry, 12.
10.
Oh yeah, it does.
Seven
Plus
plus
3.
three.
Plus 3. Thank you. So that's 10. Yeah.
So you got 10 damage to it. Go ahead and roll your short sword if you want.
Short sword. Here we go. 18 plus
hit.
5. Yeah, that's 23. Yeah.
D6.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Thank you. That is 6. Yeah, the plus 3.
You stab it pretty good, and it dies.
That should get you. Sawtooth little prawn, a little bitch.
This one is going to continue to swim around menacingly. It is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go over by the other corpse and hook it in the water.
Number 2?
Yeah.
You kind of kick it in the water.
Yeah.
It goes kind of over here, and this one immediately swims over and tries to fight it. Then it takes a good chunk out of it.
I see.
It is your turn, Ryan. Anything you would like to do?
I'll heal him.
Okay.
Alright, so let's.
Does that TV still work?
No idea.
What are you gonna do if it doesn't?
Throw it away. Better than leaving it on the side of the road.
Fair enough. Okay, so here.
Cure wounds is how many D what plus what? You should know this.
I know. I feel bad for doing so.
I know.
I'm sorry. I
It's fine,
really
it's fine.
should know. Really should know.
I had stir fry before you guys showed up, so
That sounds good.
it was grandma's homemade stir fry too.
1d8 plus spell casting ability modifier. So
Okay, so that would be 1d8 plus your wisdom plus 1 because you're a life cleric.
yeah.
So roll a d8.
All right. Eight.
So d8 plus 2. So you heal 10 hit points.
Alright, so I'm at 29 now.
It's back to your turn.
Alright, is there any of those enemies still remaining, or?
Well, I mean, the thing that's swimming around is, but it doesn't look like it can get to you on land.
I'm gonna kick the dead body into the water.
Which one?
The one that's number 1 right there. Just kick it. Unless if you need to search it.
He was going to eat it, I think.
Oh, you were?
You hear him say food.
Okay, then I won't.
All right.
You do have a bow. Could it?
I could try to shoot it.
You'd have disadvantage.
Nah, I wouldn't, I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay.
Not unless the guy gets out of the water.
It's just going to swim around menacingly on its turn. He's going
Alright,
to
I'll
continue.
just regroup with them then.
Well, you're already all there.
Yeah. So
So it doesn't appear to be really interested in you anymore now that you're not in the water, and it's currently just eating that thing.
What did it taste like, by the way?
Oh, when you bit it?
Yeah.
ocean fish. I'm guessing.
Like a saltwater cow?
saltwater cow.
Like if a person lived underwater and turned into a fish but was also a person?
Ooh.
So don't you mean saltwater pork?
No. When you cook human meat, it doesn't turn white.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Oh my god, dude!
Humans are red meat. It tastes like kangaroo.
Well, if it's not chasing us, I'm just gonna go.
You're just gonna go eat it?
I'll take a bite of it first.
Okay, yeah, you can take a bite of it. You could eat it. Tastes kind of like red meat fish.
Bizarre. I'm set up camp.
You're just gonna set up a camp here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean,
you're just gonna make a fire. You got plenty of firewood.
yeah.
So it'll take you a couple hours. It's midday right now, so you probably.
Oh, you know what? There's a door I could set on fire. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh, don't forget the gunpowder. That could incite things a bit.
That doesn't catch fire. That explodes.
Yeah, the door is in the dead center of away from all of that.
Yeah. Do you have a tinderbox?
I do.
Yeah, you can light the door pretty quickly. It won't burn for very long though. You maybe get 15 minutes. If you're gonna cook this thing, you need a couple hours.
I like it crispy on the outside.
Yes, you could spend an hour getting some really good firewood, and you can have a bonfire and cook this thing. If you know. Okay.
I just care about the lock unless that melts the process.
Well, it's iron, so it'll get really hot.
As long as the wood around it.
Grill marks.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Grill marks.
So, is there a particular reason you're eating it, or?
Because the fuckers bit me.
Oh, okay. Establishing dominance. Got it.
Established dominance. That reminds me of what my sister said about drinking iced coffee drinks during winter.
Yeah.
More power to her, but I like to keep warm during winter.
So you're going to do that. You can get the lock off the door after burning it off, and you can let it cool.
I'm also very pointedly going to collect the teeth.
Okay, you'll have a off of that the entire. Just like you're going to take all the teeth, just pull them out.
If that takes too long, I'll just take the skull.
You probably just put the head in a bag after you've picked the flesh off of it.
Yeah.
You're going to take the brain out, the eyes and stuff.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you've got a Salhagian skull. Or Salhagian skull.
Yeah, I think SWAT is higher.
Salhagian. Sahuagin.
Remember them from
S-A-H what?
Sahuagin.
I remember them from Final Fantasy XIV. They're the main enemy of one of the early dungeons. Ugly there and ugly in this. I mean, my God.
I wouldn't call that ugly. More a creature of the deep.
Ugly to land compared to people who live on land.
Just because something doesn't look like something else doesn't mean it's ugly.
Except you.
So, what are you going to do while we're waiting?
Well, let's see. What can I do here? There's
You can heal me.
well, you're going to be eating, so wouldn't that heal you? I mean, seriously, I really don't know anything about lizard folk.
Does it? How often can you use Hungry Jaws?
Once per battle.
Alright, I'll heal you. I'm going to use a different DM here. So 8.
You get 8 hit points.
Yeah, I'm sure you have probably 100 max No, I'm saying max.
We're waiting for Nate to get back.
Once I'm done eating things, I'm just going to dump the bones back in the river.
Okay. Yeah. The thing has run away. The body's gone.
Alright, so what happened during
Well, your lizard folk friend here ate one of them. Built a big fire.
how was it?
Dog.
What?
Take your speak louder or pull your mask down when you speak or something.
Dark. right.
Okay. Let's hope it was decent.
The thing has swam away.
Okay.
So you're, it's up to you what you want to do.
Did we pretty much explored the whole island, didn't we?
Well, this part of it. But the rest of there's nothing man-made there.
I'm gonna go replace the cannonballs I got.
Okay, yeah, you're going to grab 2 more candles.
I'm gonna go
Actually,
scrape
it's gonna take
together.
all 4 of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna scrape together some powder for the can.
You managed to get a full powder keg. One
Alright.
powder keg, so write that down.
Is there any metal ores around?
Nope,
Nothing.
nothing.
What about the?
And how many pounds would this powder keg be?
12.
12. Okay.
What
10 pounds
about
of powder, 2 pounds of barrel.
Are there any cannonballs still left, or?
No, he grabbed the last 4.
Okay.
Cannonballs
about-
don't make good swords.
Oh no, I was just gonna sell them.
Could, but why sell them when you could shoot them?
That's true.
That is true. And if somehow you could attach a rope to them, retrieval.
Actually, what I could do is I could try to put a chain in between 2 of them and then launch it like the.
Smart.
That could take down a massive ship very easily.
Could. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Is there really anything worth
could-
doing in this
I
area?
mean, the only thing of worth you found is that cannon
And what about the box I found?
and the box. Yes, thank you. And you can't
I think
open
this.
it.
I think.
Hey, I'm gonna ask him. Hey, dude, can you try to open this box?
I mean, it does have a keyhole.
Alright.
All right, I pass it to him.
And what he's saying?
Thanks, man. Thank you, dude.
21.
Yeah, you managed. It pops open.
Yes.
Side of it.
Not much.
Well,
there's
what is
nothing-
there?
There looks to be an old map. There looks to be a handful of small coins, totaling to about 10 gold, and a bottle with some kind of liquid inside of it.
Cool.
I'll try it.
Pocket it all.
No way, dude. I'm taking the.
You handed it to him.
I
He
hand you
opened
the
it.
box.
Hey, I'd be willing to test and see what
Hold
that
on.
liquid is.
You don't know. You don't know that he got that. Roll sleight of hand.
So if you go to cash out, let's see, crazy card it.
Fuck.
25.
Yeah, you don't know there was anything in the box. He pocketed it before you saw
Wow,
it.
thanks, dude.
He's a rogue.
Actually, I hand you the box as it's open.
Oh. Okay.
Nothing
Okay.
in the
Come on.
box.
This is.
Might as well just toss it.
It's just
I
a
keep the
box.
box.
Okay, you keep the box. You have
What was
box.
that?
Box.
Massive
What was
prick.
that?
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he is playing the rogue well,
small
rogue
vial.
well, but
That is
still.
true. He's playing the rogue accurately.
Yeah.
It was 10 gold.
Ish. Yeah, looks like 10 gold and a old map.
So, should we
So
explore
it's-
the rest of the island?
I mean, it's kind of evening-ish. Now you've done all this stuff.
Well,
I
we
didn't
should go
realize
back
he
to the
has to
ship.
actually give that map to the captain anyway. So,
Does he?
Do you?
do you
Should
what's
he
the
try
face's
this?
wrath?
Does he? Does the captain know about it?
Do you know about
You don't. You don't know
All right,
anything
well,
about
let's
it.
go back to the ship.
it? Oh yeah, before we do that, are there any ore-shaped wood pieces lying around?
What did you do to the oars?
Excuse me.
I didn't say that out loud to you two. I'm asking him.
There's some scraps of wood. There's plenty of wood. You could probably make some.
All right. I'll try. I'll try.
Say, do you have proficiency with woodworking? I don't think so. You're a rogue.
No.
It was just they were just sitting there. And they're pretty.
Roll me intelligence.
19.
You can make a couple of oars out of what you find. They're greatest, but they'll work.
They'll function cool.
So you're gonna head back to the boat?
I
Wait a
say
minute. Actually, wait a minute.
I say the
Cogsworth?
Right. I was gonna say maybe the lightest one of us should try and row back with the cannon, since one person.
How are you going to get the cannon out of
Well-
where it's at?
I mentioned to them we should load the cannon into the boat with me, since I'm rather light, and I can row it back to the ship, and then I can come back for you guys.
Or I don't know, maybe have him push since he can swim.
We'll come back. Get it.
All right. Whee!
So you're all getting in the boat? You hear, are you leaving? And you look up.
I'm still sitting right here. I'm just gonna wait because I have a feeling that I don't want to be in a boat where it could easily sink.
What?
And you see Cogsworth kind of stuck to the bridge.
Oh
Do you need some help?
What the hell happened to you?
Well, they attacked the boat, and I left.
Do you want me to help you out there, pal?
No, just look out.
Wait.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna get out of the way.
Too late!
Oh no!
He does manage to land on his seat in the boat with the oars. He says, I took the oars. People have
Oh.
a terrible habit of stealing these.
Oh. Show him the ones you
I
made.
hand him the ones I made and take his.
Ah, very good, sir. We have 2 sets now.
That's true. All right. Since the boat seems stable, I'll
All
get
right.
on.
Okay. So,
Oh, we found a cannon, Cogsworth, but we're gonna need some help getting it later.
where is this cannon?
It's in. Let's see. We're right here. There's a building to the northwest of us, and
The larger one, yes?
yes, the large.
Well, it won't fit in this boat, I don't think. We'd have to bring a bigger one.
Yep. So,
It's still good. It's still intact, though. Not to
Yeah.
mention we have found some black powder.
oh, I
gunpowder
even
too. So it
found
worked.
an entire cage worth of powder.
Ah, good. So are we going back to the ship?
Yeah.
You won't. I'll make sure to try to push the cannon as best I can over to the.
Well,
We can't. We were gonna need a bigger boat.
you're gonna
I know. Put it right near the shore.
Well,
so
you
that
can't
way-
move the cannon.
Oh, is that heavy?
It's a cannon.
Yeah.
Several hundred pounds.
I've seen people actually push that stuff.
Small cannons are like 400 pounds. For little
Yeah,
ones.
but you got to remember, a lot of cannons had a pulley system which can cut the
It's
weight
on the
down a
second
bit.
floor.
But,
There's a ladder.
so
it's
yeah,
on the
we are
second
definitely
floor?
going to need
Oh.
a lot of help.
It looks like it was put in the building before the building was finished. How do you get a ship out of a bottle?
You break the bottle.
Break the bottle. So you row back to the boat, the ship. You row the boat back to the ship, I'm sorry. And Cogsworth climbs aboard first, and you hear him talking loudly to the captain. He says, well, we were attacked by, looks like some Sawagin, and maybe a Marrow, and we found a cannon.
There was an abyss.
I'm trying to decide who I want to answer that with. We'll go with the captain, because you're Narrow and an abyss. Ye sure lad.
I showed the damn bite mark.
And what
I
about
show
your
my bite
trophy?
marks.
I only got stabbed, so
Did you find any maps of the area, maybe?
I pull out the one from the area and the one that was in the box.
Can I see that area map of the island? He opens it up. And he's looking at the symbols,
Anything useful?
and he's looking, he says, these are not written in code, I know, but given the Marrow presence and an abyss, what kind of abyss?
Boss.
Yes, Anything else? He's kind of like scratching his head when it hurts.
Dude, at least be nice this one time.
Where? Where was the abyss? Was it in the ocean or the river?
The center of the river.
Well, I would say that this one though is gonna be.
Yeah, that's kind
Where
of.
was the cannon? Where was the cannon?
Kind of in northeast building.
How big?
Well,
The
it's able
building
to
or-
fire 10-pound cannonballs, that's for sure.
So it was a big cannon.
Yeah.
I pull out a cannon. Sure.
A cannon you normally see in forts.
Good cannon.
Good condition.
He seems to be contemplating the risk of trying to retrieve the cannon against whatever else was there. And you hear Cogsworth chime in. A 10-pound cannon, sir, would be quite useful against fortified structures or other galley-sized ships. And you hear the captain. He's kind of mumbling. Cannon.
Oh, actually, pull out the skull of that thing I ate.
And he picks it up. Sawayin. And they had a marrow. He hands you back the skull. He's not paying attention.
Yeah.
He's obviously deep in thought. And he's studying this map that you found. And you see him kind of like cover portions of the map with his hand. It looks like he's trying to figure out any features on it. And he says, "We've till nightfall to grab the cannon."
Sounds good enough to me.
Well, I say we give it a go.
I'll go with you. I want to see it.
All right.
So,
I dumped the cannonballs where they store ammunition.
yeah, okay. There's obviously the powder.
Oh yeah, and I take the powder keg to the magazine too.
So he takes the ship much closer, almost to the shore, and a much larger, not almost a smaller version of the ship itself. It's a very large rowboat. It has its own sail. Is deployed. The boat is put over the side. The sail is put on, and you're all in the boat, and Cogsworth operates the sail to get you to the shore, and you land where you previously had landed. And he says, "You two secure the cannon with
right.
Cogsworth, and you take me to the abyss."
I do precisely that.
Okay. So Cogsworth notes that you will most likely have to destroy the building to get the cannon out.
All right.
So how are you going to do that?
Well, let's see. I don't have anything that can go boom. I mean, the powder keg, maybe, but I left that back at the ship.
Is there any leftover black powder in the area that we could use to...
You didn't find any more. I mean, he got all of it.
Okay, so we can't use that.
Wait. Is the cannon loaded?
Is it? Find out.
All right.
How are you going to find out?
I'm gonna. Wait. Working with him, I'm gonna try and retract it back into the room and aim it at the wall. So if it's loaded.
Go ahead and roll me strength, both of you.
All right. Wait. Here.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Oh, shoot. Well,
Nope.
Nope, I unfortunately failed on that roll.
All right.
It looks like you didn't do too much better either. Yeah, it's not moving. It's heavy.
Actually, how about we have all three of us work
Wait.
together?
Let's see if Codsworth can help. Or
Having three people do it at the same time.
Yeah.
He is of no help to you.
Shit.
So you're with the captain.
The first thing I try and show him is where the river, where you can physically see the river going in two directions.
So that would be just beyond here. Tell me, lad, what do you think that means? What causes a river to split? Would mean there's more water below the river than the river can handle in one direction. Where's the water coming from?
I point down.
Oops, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I got it.
You're not wrong. It is down, but it may not be down here. And he looks and he just kind of starts looking very intently at the water. He says, "Care for a swim?"
How can we make money without using
Too bad I can't breathe underwater.
Sleep first.
I think that I could. I don't have to breathe, so I could.
You're not there.
Yeah, I know.
You're over with Cogsworth. He says, "Well, stay here then." And he jumps on her.
Huh?
Go back to you guys. So you've had no luck pulling the cannon. It's too heavy to move the three of you, it looks like.
I'm good. I could try again.
What? Let's. If there was something we could ram the bottom part of the building, it maybe the weight could make the entire thing collapse, and then we could sift through the rubble. But that could potentially damage the cannon. But it. Damn. This is quite the conundrum.
What equipment do you have?
I have a mace. I mean, I could.
What other equipment do you have?
Mace, shield.
What equipment did you get from your background? What equipment did you get from your class?
I really didn't get much from my quote-unquote background because I used the Gothic Village as part of the Unearthed Arcana.
Okay. What did Cleric give you?
Shield, Holy Symbol, Priest Pack. Oh no, I chose the Explorer Pack.
What's an Explorer's Pack have? What equipment do you have?
Explorer's pack, 2 hand axes, leather armor, 19 arrows. I still have. I left my sack of oranges on the ship.
What else?
Let's see. I have a long sword, short sword, long bow. I don't have anything that could actually really help.
What's in the Explorer's Pack?
Backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
It does have rope on it. You could try using more rope. You could.
Okay,
possibly-
let's try
Actually,
to.
I have an idea. Is there any heavy stones in the area?
Oh, I mean, yeah, the buildings are made out of them. There's
So
some
why-
destroyed ones.
So what if we tied the cannon to that, push the stone over the edge, and see if that helps move it?
Well, how you put the stone over what edge?
If we
Yeah, how do we get the stone out of the wall? Because it's probably. I mean, the building is old, but it's probably still gonna.
Well, no, there's some destroyed buildings. There's rubble. Loosen my belt a bit.
Alright. Let's. Oh.
been sitting too long.
Oh, I know that.
Dungeons and Dragons is not always running around swinging your sword.
I know. It's
I know. I'm still trying to figure out what we could do in this game. Is there any openings?
For other doors.
What?
Nothing.
All right, let's check for other doors.
okay.
There's the door out to the catwalk, and there's the door on the bottom floor.
Wait. What's the floor? Is the floor made of stone or is it?
No, it's made of wood planks.
What, you're thinking of collapsing the second floor?
Yeah. I mean.
You're on an idea.
Yes, I know.
That's an idea.
I'm trying to.
See where it goes.
Honestly,
All right, let's destroy the floor.
All right, let's do it.
What are you guys going to use?
Anyone have any lamp oil? Or actually, no.
I don't have. No,
Yeah.
that would
No,
set us
no.
all on fire.
Yeah. Plus, if the cannon is loaded, kaboom.
Is the cannon loaded? There are other ways to see if a cannon's
I'm
loaded.
gonna check and see if it's loaded.
How are you going to do that?
Use investigation.
How are you going to investigate it?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna make sure that.
Wait,
that the.
don't you have light as a cantrip?
Oh, that is true. Yeah, I can use light.
You can look in the end of the cannon.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use light, and I'm gonna point it right towards the edge of the cannon.
Cannon doesn't look like it's loaded.
Okay.
So we're good on that.
So we could,
So yeah, set the whole freaking second floor on fire, and we get out.
yeah. But we still need lamp oil. I mean, we have torches, and we could.
Torches catch fire.
Yeah, we
Might as well use that.
light.
Now, that is a good idea. I'll
Yeah.
give you that. But
I'm just
how are you going to make sure the carriage for the cannon doesn't burn?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, let's see. If we had enough.
There's a river right next to you.
Oh yeah. We could try getting water from the river and soaking the carriage.
That's a good idea.
All right.
You can do that.
I was also gonna.
You have water skins, don't you?
Yeah. Wait. First, I try and bludgeon a shape out in the floor to create kind of a moat. If we pour some water in there, it'd be less likely to.
Actually, wait a minute. Could my ray of frost work by putting out the fire?
Does not put out fires. But that's a good idea. You could smash a small moat in the floor.
Yeah,
It'd take you probably a half hour to do, but it's a good idea.
I'll do it.
Okay, you can do that.
All right. Boom,
So
boom, boom.
after a little
Wait,
while, you've
I
got
hand
a
him
moat.
my water skin so he can immediately start gathering water.
Okay, so you're gonna
Alright, I'm on
it'll
it.
take you about a half an hour to smash a moat in the floor.
All right.
Then you filled that with water, obviously. It doesn't hold a whole lot of water; it kind of runs through. But that area is less likely to burn.
All right. Now let's get just a little more water to try and soak the carriage, just to try and cover our bases here, and then we'll set the.
Set the floor on fire.
Yeah.
All right, you can do that, and we'll say you have lit the floor on fire with a torch.
And we run the hell out of there.
That's a probably good idea. Go back to you. You watched your captain jump into a rolling boil of rapids.
I jump in after him.
You jump in after him. He appears to be swimming just fine.
Okay.
Okay, are you going to swim?
Yeah.
Can you roll me an athletics check? Yep, you've got it. So you're swimming after him. And he appears to just be going straight down as far as he can. And you'll be able to keep up with him. You'll be able to catch up and keep with him.
I'm surprised he didn't notice the fire.
Well, you know,
Well, that's because this happened like instantly. You guys are taking a while.
so you swim down and you see him looking around, and he swims. He's examining things. He's like so you see him swim down, swim back up. You see him find the edge of the river, and you see him follow the contour, and it appears as though the riverbed just drops. So this whole section of riverbed is just gone. It's just a hole. So he's exploring that. So back to you. It burns for probably a good hour, hour and a half, and you hear a loud crash, like something very heavy fell from a second floor,
All right.
through a floor, onto another floor.
Okay.
I'm heading
Yeah,
in there.
let's,
I'm gonna go and douse the fire
With what?
with the water I had gathered.
Okay, you can start dousing it, but it'll take a bit.
Oh yeah,
All right,
of course.
let's do it.
Cogsworth obviously was helping.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So after a while, you get the fire put out, and you do note that your plan mostly worked. I mean, the section of floor with the cannon is not burnt through, and the carriage is mostly not burnt. You got a cannon,
You two have a great day.
You too. Have a great one.
All right.
and you.
Enjoy your D&D session. What are
Hey,
you
Yep, we're actually live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
It's
Oh, nice.
I'm just running a game of D&D Pirates for them.
Oh, nice. I was just wondering if you're doing a module or something.
Not yet.
Well, if you ever want to check it out, it's Mr. Retroactive on Twitch. We do it all the time on YouTube and Facebook as well for Monday.
All right. Sweet. Have a great one.
All right, so with you.
All right.
So now your cannon is now on the first floor, and you can attempt to move it.
Let's see. Are any of the wheelbarrows nearby put together enough to use?
You could probably scavenge some wheels.
All right, let's scavenge. How long would it take to make a four-wheeled cart from the remains of these wheelbarrows?
Several hours. It would probably be well into the night.
Let's just try and see what we can do with 2 wheels.
So you're going to add 2 wheels to the cannon?
Uh,
It's got 4 small
Right.
wheels. So
how
the
is-
cannon here, and you have the carriage that's holding
Yeah,
it
that-
with 4 small wheels here.
Still be probably rather hard to steer it, but
About as
let's
hard as steering a cannon.
all right, let's try just dragging it back to the boat for now.
You're just going to hook some rope to it and
Yeah.
try and pull it?
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh, pull and push.
Okay, go ahead and roll me strength.
All right.
Actually, no, this would be athletics because you're pushing.
That's still strength.
Well, it's strength plus proficiency
Yeah.
if you're proficient. So both of you.
God damn it! Wait. Here. I rolled a 6 in total.
All right, that one might have worked. Because
So,
there's a +5 in that is 24.
Yep. So you managed to get the cannon most of the way out of the building now with Cogsworth's help, and you're basically towing it very slowly. It's every couple of turns you manage to get a few feet. So it'll take you probably a good hour of work to get it to the river.
At least it's a lot better than
Yeah.
than making the freaking
Yeah.
wheels.
Can we see him, or
Nope.
is he not? Okay.
No idea where they went.
All right.
This is not there anymore. So you're swimming around, and your captain seems to only need to come up for air every so often. He's oddly good at holding his breath.
What is it, total Zen mode like Buddha?
He comes up for air about every often as you do, and he's explored the riverbed. He's explored the area around the abyss, and on the last time he dives down, he just goes straight down for maybe 7 minutes, and you follow him, and you finally reach the bottom of this place, and it's deep, it's dark, but there's a really weird, eerie blue glow. You can see it as you get about 100 feet from it, and it just kind of opens up into this vibrant blue glow. It
Well,
looks
like moonlight?
a kind of circle, almost looks like a portal. And then he turns to look at you, and he points back up, and he starts swimming. So you swim back up. So, and then about the time that you guys finally reach the surface and get out of the water, they have the cannon most of the way to the bigger boat. So he comes out of the water, and what languages do you speak total?
2
You should
and a
more.
half.
Well, you should have more than 2, don't you? You have your race and your background.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I get Common, Draconic, and Thieves' King.
That's from your class. What about your background?
That's. Yep.
Okay then. So he says something in a phrase that you don't understand, or in a language you don't understand.
Would I be able to understand?
You're not there.
Oh.
You are over that way. He's over here. How do you react when you don't understand it? Just kind of like tilt your head a bit. What?
I just stare.
The plane of water. That's a portal. He says we're leaving, and you both walk over to the cannon, and there's a ramp, obviously, and you can get it onto the boat, no problem now with all 5 of you, and you board the boat and you leave, and you get back to the ship, and he seems to want to make some rather fast-paced effort to leave.
Then let's do so.
So it's a good decision.
I'm in.
Yeah, let's go.
So, obviously, once you at the ship, loading the cannon is no problem, and it's mounted on the forecastle, pointing forward. New cannonballs, all that are there. So, it is now nighttime. You can rest as you're sailing off.
All right.
Question.
Answer. 13.
Was that the percent of total treasure he wanted?
No. He wants standing rule 25%. So a quarter.
I hand him the 5 gold and the jar of whatever.
The bottle.
In a small while.
Yeah.
He pockets the gold and says, looks like you could use that more than me. Says that looks like a healing potion.
Ooh.
Nice job, man.
Good thing I didn't consume it.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh no, I was just gonna show him this. Read the description. So at least we know we have a healing potion, at least just in case.
Well,
He
I do.
has a healing potion.
Oh yeah, I know.
So you two are on board. You can rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest honestly because my character definitely took a hit.
Cogsworth does approach you with the other 2 boxes and asks if you could examine them.
We go to my room first,
Okay.
and I try to unlock both of them.
Okay. You do manage to unlock one of them, which is it's a small lockbox.
I set that down first, and I try to unlock the other one.
Okay. Nope. Nope.
12? No.
It doesn't really have a keyhole though. In fact, you're not even sure it has a lid. So, the one that you did unlock, it contains a small metal tube with lenses on it. Looks like a spyglass. And then it has 2 vials with kind of a reddish fluid, small, about yay big each. And then it's got a small bag of coins.
I'll pocket the spyglass.
Okay.
And yeah, just hand the rest back over to
How do you got that? He opened a box. We don't even, our distributors won't land us until tomorrow. I don't know, some dude in Spokane FTG.
Interesting. So you're going to pocket the spyglass.
hand the rest back.
Okay. What do you want to do with the other box-like
It's
thing?
foil, not etched foil. But
I'm
it's
assuming there is a little
Japanese.
You can't discern a way to open it per se, but you do notice that on each side of the box there looks to be a small figure, like a stick person, and there's various, looks like stages of something unfolding or opening, and then on the bottom there's a picture of a boat.
I don't know, I'd like to find out if he's associated with the store, because it'd be interesting to see how the hell you get a hold of something this far before.
I hand that back and shrug for now.
Okay. So, Cogsworth finds you two, and he hands you your share of what would be gold from the box that was opened, and you each get one healing potion.
He bought it online from the
And
right.
you get 5 gold out of it. So 5 gold and healing potion.
Alright, so now I'm a total of 64. And is it? It's 609. You still have time.
Yep. So you gonna do anything else, or are you just gonna go to bed?
I'm gonna heal off the wounds, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna sleep it off. Okay. So, I gotta stretch for a second.
Trust me, I know that feeling.
God, my back is killing me.
Oh, you know the half of it, dude. Actually, before we continue, do you need a ride?
He won't. It's on the freeway, so you'll end up dropping him off, then me off, then mine.
Alright, so
Mystical.
just want to make sure.
So,
Yeah.
how do I want to do this?
So, we had one box left on the shelf, and Maxwell came in and bought it. Davis.
So,
That was
the night passes uneventfully,
That was the one. It had a
and Cogsworth oddly doesn't wake you up early in the morning this time. He seems to have let you sleep, all of you.
The other one. Professor
So, what time do you guys want to wake up?
Same time I usually do.
With the sun?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just 4 card value.
I only need a 4-hour rest and then get.
You would hear some what sounds like you feel the ship stop moving, and you hear what appears to be people or something climbing aboard the ship, and you hear conversing, but you can't quite make it out
So I can post
from where you're at. You could go investigate if you want. It's on the main deck.
Might as well.
Yeah. Well, go see
All to go.
what's happening.
So you find the captain and Cogsworth out on the main deck with what looks to be like almost a mermaid,
Interesting.
but it's got legs. And they're
Alright, so-
talking. But
Am
you
I
can't
fully healed?
understand. Yeah, you had a long rest.
Good. It was. There we go. Fixed it.
You don't quite understand what they're saying, but they obviously seem to understand each other.
I wonder if she may be an informant. Someone who knows the language more than anyone else.
You don't know. You do see the small map of the island that you had found, and you see lots of pointing and directions. It seems like directions are being given. And after a while, they say goodbye to each other, and the mermaid with legs, you assume it was a merfolk, jumps ship and swims off. And Captain turns around and kind of looks at you guys and says, "I didn't realize you were awake yet." Oh, sorry, yeah. I didn't know you were up yet.
I just heard some mumbling, sir, that's all.
Speaking with the locals.
Did you find any directions to where we need to go next?
I know where we're going, and I know where we're not going now.
Yikes. Must be really serious.
Well, if you want to deal with a whole lot more of those Salagins and Marrows, and a few other larger things,
Let's avoid those larger things and whatnot for now.
I would tend to agree. So we'd be sailing off to the closest island for powder and cannonballs. Then it's off to full of lead. And he goes back to the main deck and quarterdeck, I should say, and is consulting charts and maps and such. Cogsworth is in now. So you guys, you managed to get whatever you want to do done, and then it's about midday when the ship runs aground on something. You hear this very large crashing sound, and there's a shaking the ship, and it appears that the ship has run up onto a hidden reef or a sandbar or something.
Well, that's okay.
The captain is very, very upset. Cogsworth is frantically trying to explain to the captain that it wasn't his fault.
Oh, God.
So the conversation goes something like, "Oh dear God, sir, this was not my fault. There's nothing on the chart. Cogsworth, God damn it, get us off the reef." "But sir, there's no reef here."
There was a data breach and then his password was
Captain walks over and looks over the side of the boat. And he looks back at Cogsworth. Over the side of the ship. And he looks back at Cogsworth. And you hear him shout something. What languages do you guys speak?
I speak Elven,
Common-
Common, Dragonic, and Dwarven.
I speak Common and Elven.
And you speak Common and Draconic. These can't. Okay. None of you would understand it, but it seems as though the unseen servant crew is much more frantic. They're moving about with a hurried pace. And you see them bringing out ropes and pulleys and a whole bunch of mechanical mechanisms to try to get the ship unstuck as fast as possible. But when you look down, the ship isn't stuck on anything. You can't see anything. That just looks like open ocean. So, where are you all on the ship? And we're going to say it's a 75 foot long and 30 feet wide. So 6 squares wide, 75. Actually, we'll go 7 wide. 7 squares wide and how what's 75 divided by 5? 15?
Yeah.
15 squares long.
I'll be.
And then you have the forecastle and the quarterdeck. You have the main deck where the mast is. You have the subdeck, and then you have the keel, the bottom of the cargo.
I'm guessing I'll be on my way up after
I'm already on the
came to
main
a sudden
deck.
halt.
Definitely near the dead center.
Okay, so kind of like near the mast there. You are just on the main deck somewhere.
Yeah.
And where are you at?
Main deck.
Okay, so you all are on the main deck, and you can look over the side of the ship, and it doesn't appear as though you've run aground on a reef or sandbar, but you can't see one. Ha, ha, see one, ha, ha. I'm funny.
I bet you'd make Lenny laugh his ass off.
Yeah, you can make anybody laugh. Now, whether or not it's voluntary. Anyway.
Dear God.
See, there it was. As you are standing there after the initial impact, you feel the ship kind of rock back and forth.
Like this way or
Back and forth.
Okay.
Like it's in a it's in a wave trough, but
Oh.
it's not. There's no waves. And you hear this horrendous crunching and rending of wood and metal, and you hear this unearthly loud roar or screech. You're not really sure. And well, yeah, but like really loud.
terrifying and
Terrifying
not
loud.
like
It's
a suffocating chihuahua.
It's deafeningly
I
loud.
could try a banshee scream to see if that.
No.
Alright.
So you would then.
So it's not a banshee scream, got it.
No. You would. The captain would see you all just standing there, shocked, and he shouts something in a couple of different languages. Then he shouts in common because you all seem to understand. He shouts "dragon turtle."
Dragon.
Oh, not at all what I thought was gonna be.
What do you think it was? A kraken?
Yeah.
Guess what? Those are legendary beasts. We don't deal with those yet.
Okay.
Yeah. A couple more levels. So he's running around the ship. He appears to be looking for something. And he walks over. Well, he runs over you guys. And you see any chests of pearls or oranges?
Wait, didn't you bring on a chest of oranges earlier?
Yes.
Where?
It's
are
on.
they?
It's in the. It's right in my. It's in
Fetch
my,
them now.
You got it. On the way.
You search the cargo hold for pearls. You do the same.
All right, I follow
And
him.
then he yells at Cogsworth to keep the ship basically upright. So go ahead and roll me perceptions. Find any chests.
I already got mine.
19.
19.
Let's see if 19. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you both do manage to find kind of the same at the same time. You see this chest,
Oh. And then I suggest we both haul it up.
and you lift it open. None of the chests on the ship are locked because you were the only crew here. And you lift it open, and there's some smaller chests with that are open. They have pearls in them, and from what you understand, he wants those chests of pearls. So what are you gonna bring the whole
Slam
thing?
shut, bring the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and roll me athletics.
Woo! 22.
Yeah, he got a nat 20.
Natural 20s and natural 1s don't matter on skill checks.
Okay.
Yeah, but still, that
Okay,
means I'm going.
you manage to haul the chest up to the main deck where the captain is,
Alright.
and you manage to find your sack full of oranges.
Wow, what are the odds of me purchasing it at the start of this whole thing actually paid off?
And he looks at you and he says, "Cogsworth, where's the hole at? Where did it bite through?" And he says, "Under the figurehead, Captain, right below the quarterdeck." And Captain, he grabs one of the chests of pearls and he says, "Follow me." Follow. And he runs down the stairs and he almost runs straight into the rush of water that's coming into the ship. And you see him just chuck this chest of pearls into the water. He looks at you and says, "Throw them in, all of them, now."
All right.
So you throw all of these pearls in. He says, "The oranges, cut them all in half."
You got it.
And then he's like, and as you're all cutting the oranges up and tearing them in half, he's throwing them in the water. And if you would like, you could ask him why you're doing this.
Yeah. Actually, why are you doing this?
Why are we doing
That
this?
doesn't sound like my problem.
Yeah, you would say that.
I don't say that out loud, but
So in kind of a hurried tone, he says, "Dragon turtles love pearls and oranges. We're getting out of here now."
Okay, that was simple.
He says, "Do any of you know the mending spell?"
Shit. No.
You don't know it.
No.
Oh darn! You have a cleric that doesn't know mending.
That's why.
Well, he's the unseen servants are there too, and they're all trying to patch the hole. You've got bilge pumps going, and he says, "Stay down here, patch this hole. I'll get us out of here now." And you see him run back upstairs, unearthly fast.
Do you want me to help?
He says, "No, keep us afloat." And you hear another kind of wrenching sound where wood is being torn apart, and the hole in the ship gets larger as like a claw comes through it and then tears a hole, and then you can see through it now this absolutely massive creature. Let me see if I can find an example for you guys.
I'll try to look it up, actually.
No, I got it.
No, I meant for the viewers.
Okay.
So, dragon turtle?
Dragon turtle.
So is it okay with you?
Oh, with him? Yeah, I already said yeah.
Okay.
Looks like
Oh, so something like this, right?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, so basically this one right here, folks. There we go. There's the picture for you all to check out.
So that has attacked the ship and
There's-
is trying to eat it. It does seem more interested in what was thrown out the ship. You can see it kind of trying to use its claws and arms to eat whatever the chests and stuff, and the oranges. So it's not actively eating the ship right now, and it's going to give you some time to try to repair the damage, or at least stop the ship from sinking. So if you want to all roll me, let's see what do we want to roll. Does anybody have proficiency with carpenter's tools or shipwright's tools?
No.
No.
No. Okay, roll me one with wisdom and one with strength.
I'll do strength.
I'll do wisdom.
No,
I'll
you
do
both. You both do it.
Oh, we.
Everybody rolls one with wisdom and one with strength.
That one landed.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll it.
Okay.
Roll again.
Ooh. That will be the wisdom roll.
Okay. Then,
I need to borrow that, please.
All right.
11 on strength, 9 on wisdom.
Any particular skill in the
nope,
wisdom?
just wisdom and strength.
All right, so 16 with 5 for strength. That's 21.
Just strength, no proficiency. So you got 19.
And that is 15.
Okay, so you all, except for you're kind of blundering about. You do manage to understand somewhat how to patch a ship so that you can effectively stop the inrush of water.
All right.
So as of current, the ship is not sinking,
That's good.
and you do feel a lurch as the ship seems to move backward.
Okay.
Like not like it's being pushed backward, but the ship itself is moving.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can tell that it's moving away from the dragon turtle.
Oh, good.
And
I'm going to rush up to the main deck after we're done fixing it.
it's going to take a bit to fix this ship, to keep it afloat.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
probably
now-
going to be here through the night.
Well, I don't need to sleep, so I can keep going.
Yep. And
I'm dead and all, so.
yeah, that is kind of fortunate for you guys. I did roll for this encounter, by the way. This was double odd on.
Okay.
Well, we want to get this one this early because that means I can't use it later. But well, we might amend that rule.
You could do a dire dragon turtle.
There's no such thing. It's already a freaking dragon turtle.
It's like a normal dragon turtle.
It's already a gargantuan creature.
You can make this one older and meaner.
They're already old and
Last
mean.
thing I need is to
That's why I
face
said
Tiamat again.
older
I've already had
and
to kill her
meaner.
once. I don't want to do it again.
So, you guys with the decent enough rolls managed to keep the ship afloat, and you can tell that the ship is moving backwards and away from the danger. So you're not going to get eaten today.
Oh, good.
Through the night you work, and you do manage to patch the ship, but it's not going to be as fast, and you're probably going to have to keep pumping it out every now and again. So you'll have to bilge the ship. And you get away from the dragon turtle, barely, thanks in part to the oranges.
What are the odds I actually bought those early on? So, yay, I actually did something good for once.
Freaking oranges, man.
What are the odds, though?
So the captain, he runs down, he checks on things, and he's running all over the ship, making sure things are going okay. And the next morning, you guys are finally told that you can be relieved of this duty and you can rest if you need.
Oh, I can continue working. I, again, don't need sleep.
But you do need to rest.
Oh, yes, but I haven't needed to rest to recharge my spells or anything, so I'm good.
Okay. What time is it currently?
6:26. I think we still have enough time to continue a little bit longer.
All right. Well, let's see. How many miles away? So I'm rolling for all of this stuff, by the way.
All right.
I'm rolling for the distance to the next island, how long it's going to take. Somebody's got to. Oh, it's a bike. Okay.
I was wondering what that was.
Whenever I hear that loud noise, I always think of South Park. That was a good episode, wasn't it?
It's going to take you quite a while, several days, to get to the next port town.
All right.
And this is before you even get to the Full-Lit Island. Or the island of Full-Lit.
Well, I can still continue on making sure the bilge is pumped and whatnot.
The next encounter I have for you guys is going to be like the entire next session, though.
Ooh.
Considering if we can call it here for the night.
I think that'd be good.
All right, because the next encounter is going to be quite a long one.
Got it.
All right.
Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I want to thank Ghost Quarters for letting us use their place. If you want to check out their website, it's ghostquartersgames.com. I highly recommend it. These guys sell everything from Magic the Gathering to all sorts of board games, D&D, Pathfinder,
And some Yu-Gi-Oh.
and some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Show them your
After all, I got this, and I got it from this new pack that just came out.
Ghosts from
Ghosts from the Past. Go for it and check it out. Apparently, there's some new ghost rares that are also available if you find them.
Secret rares, I think he said.
I think it's secret. Wait, did you say ghost rares or secret rares?
Yeah, that goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ghost rares. So yeah,
Alright.
I highly recommend giving it a try. Go check out their store. I think you're gonna like it. Anyway, I want to thank Sam, of course, Brian, and of course Carlos. Good to have you here with us. I hope you'll be here for the next session. Carlos?
What? What? Are you going to be here next week?
Yeah.
Or are you going to LA? When do you go to LA?
You need to check the schedule. Give us a moment. Here's your die. There you go. We'll end the stream once we find out his schedule and see if he's going to be available.
Yeah, I can make it the 26th.
Okay.
All right, sounds great. So we'll be seeing you next week. And again, also tune in for tomorrow. We have 2 streams. Backyard Baseball 09 will be back again. And of course, we're going to be doing Zombie Army 4. If you want to check that out too, it's going to be me, Ryan over here, along with, of course, Room Phantom, and I think one other person. Or is it? Oh. Well,
And aren't we starting a little early on that one as well? Or
what do you
because
mean
of,
early?
like-
He never asked.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh,
Just asked if we're still doing it.
okay. Well, I thought he could have sworn he said he wanted to see if we could start earlier, but whatever.
I didn't see the message say to start earlier.
So,
Anyway, still, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you all next time. This is Mr. Retroactive signing out.
okay, right there says.
Hang on if I want to do that. Give me a second.